This weekend kicks off a new book club for boys. The Brown Sons Book Club is the brainchild of Chicagoan Ingrid Morris, a mother who says that she wants all brown boys to reap the benefits of reading that she's been able to give her son. Welcome, Ingrid.
Thank you.
This is a great idea. It's virtual.
I appreciate it. Yes, it is.
Tell me about it.
It's national. Well, it all happened so suddenly. It was myself and a bunch of other mothers just kind of frustrated about what we've been seeing in the city of Chicago, especially with our youth. And most of us have young sons. I have a 6-year-old, Tate, and he keeps me busy. Hi, Tate. And he keeps me very busy.
Yeah.
But when you look at the news and you start seeing little boys being shot at his age, it rips my heart out. Like, it just ripped my heart out. And so instead of complaining, I put a note on Facebook and I said, mommies, are any of you out there wanting to really do something about this? I don't have an answer. What we do is have a problem. And I put it on Facebook and like 40 parents showed up, moms and dads.
Are you serious?
One meeting. And we decided to do strategic meetings like every month for 3 months. And then they said, well, how about you just put it together? And I'm like, I don't have time for this, but okay.
Right.
And it's been a fabulous, fabulous experience. I have a wonderful board behind me of moms and dads now are showing up because we want our men to be there for our boys as well. And it just kind of, it became a life of its own.
That's amazing. What made you think of reading books? What brought that to mind?
Well, I love reading. I've been reading pretty much all my life. That's my escape. When I was growing up, that was my escape. I grew up in a single parent home. And when you were bored and I'm the only child, what did you do? You either talked to yourself or you read.
Kind of it's an escapism.
It was an escape. And so it allowed me to kind of just dream and be creative and imagine some things that I really wanted to do that I didn't have line of sight of doing. And so we thought about it, and when you look at the statistics, early childhood reading is directly linked to how successful our young adults will become. The earlier they read, the more successful they are. And the later they read, it lessens their likelihood of being as successful. And those were published by the NEA, the National Education Association. So I said, okay, I love reading. Reading is important. Reading is fun. Let's make it cool again. And we just said, let's lead with reading. And we have a couple other tenets that we're going to, of course, do with financial and cultural awareness and literacy and that sort of thing. But reading is cool again. We're making it cool.
Tell me how it's going to be fun. How's it going to be different than just picking a book? What is it going to do to get these kids picking up a book? You know, you've got to motivate them, don't you?
Yeah,
because they're not used to it, a lot of them.
They're not, and neither are the parents. So the first thing is we wanted to make sure it was a family initiative. So now it's not just the child picking up a book, it's the family reading together. And that's really what we're promoting. We're promoting reading together. So we have a Facebook community of parents that will be able to upload videos and book reports for each of the books. All of the books are selected by grade and age. So you can kind of select whatever book you want for your child to read.
So how did you come up with the library of books?
We actually worked with a literacy expert.
Okay.
And they're mostly African-American books because it's a history lesson in that too.
Of course.
So we worked with someone that could really tell us what was age appropriate, and then we overlaid that with the educational system. So now we can actually help improve reading scores in schools because we're going to be measuring our boys the same way the school does, but in a fun way. So the fun part with the boys is we get to do fun stuff, especially the ones that are in Chicago, of course. So we'll go to the museum. We did a big Brown Boy shoot, photo shoot where they got on the playground and they were running around and taking pictures and all sorts of fun things we're going to do, but the videos and the audios and engaging them in the tech savvy, you know, we're in a tech savvy age where all the boys know how to work things that we don't know how to work.
Thank you.
But they'll be able to engage in that way. And then eventually we'll go into other cities and do live events there.
Ingrid, why boys and not girls?
One, I have a boy.
Okay.
So I have a vested interest in that area. But two, when you look at the landscape of organizations, groups, and clubs, there are very few boys. You have the Boy Scouts, of course, which is a larger national organization, primarily, again, for everybody, and they have their cornerstone of things that they do. But when you look at African American boys, I could not name one organization for this age group that was specifically designed for their growth and for their foundation. You can name some for college-age kids, even high school kids. but none for this age group. And so we wanted to do something different. I like to do something where there's a need, and I saw that there was a gap. And with my son also being the only child, I figured I don't have to arrange play dates anymore.
Right. Exactly.
He's going to have a monthly play date with like 50 boys.
Right,
and so that's where the need came from.
And so the age groups now that you're catering to?
5 to 15.
5 to 15. Oh, okay,
yes.
great.
It's a big range.
Okay.
But we also, inside of that 5 to 15, the 15-year-olds will mentor the 5-year-olds.
Makes sense.
And so it just becomes a cycle.
So you're telling me that you're getting people from all across the country to participate. How does that work?
Oh my God, well, we didn't know how it was gonna work. It's kind of one of those things now, it's like building the airplane when you're in the air.
Oh.
Literally.
Okay.
So we pre-launched it on yesterday, and we said, hey, it's gonna be open and available on Friday. In the meantime, everything's kind of being worked out. Well, it went viral. I'm literally sitting at home and I hear these dings, and that meant that someone was signing up. We had over 120 registrations of brown boys within less than 24 hours, and I'm still getting them today.
Wow.
And I saw states like Philadelphia, Atlanta, Portland, Oregon, Chicago.
Wow.
And I don't even know how these people found out about it. It was one Facebook post.
And that was it.
That was it.
That's social media, something else. Next month you have an event coming up.
Yes, February 12th, we're going to have our first live book club.
Okay.
And we'll have men reading to boys. We'll have older boys reading to younger boys. And it'll be fun. It'll be playful. We'll probably have some games and, of course, some snacks. But it'll be our first live event where the boys will get to talk about what they read and share and learn from others, which is a really big deal for us.
Ingrid Morse, thank you so much.
Oh, my God, thank you.
For more details, you can visit brownsonsempowered.org, or you can also text Brown Sons to 22828. That's Brown Sons to 22828. Thank you so much.